Hey everybody, welcome to your January 2024 tarot video. These are the cards I'm going to be working with. This is Cosmic Tarot and then this is Druid Craft Tarot. I'll be using both of these decks. And then for the summary card, I have Viking Oracle. So let's get started on this reading. This is about friends. Well, it's actually describing the person watching the video, the subject. It's probably a younger person or they feel younger and they're a fire sign. So Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. You're starting out this year kind of like learning a lot or feeling like not feeling like a queen, like not feeling like a master, like not feeling like they've mastered their craft, but still like eager to learn a lot of new stuff. Okay. Now, they are ambitious. This is an ambitious young lady because she's had to chase her goals. So she's chasing her goals into 2024. So this means that like she kind of like came in hot, like she's expecting to accomplish some things here and she's going to, but maybe she doesn't feel like regular amount of confidence. Usually for these readings, I feel like I read about queens, but I'm not reading about queens today. I'm reading about princesses. So this could be kind of like she's insecure about her status or something. Now, this is in the hidden position, the Three of Cups. So a lot of friendships, a lot of celebrations, a lot of like socializing going on. But the socializing isn't necessarily with like extremely mature people. So maybe it's like socializing with siblings or with younger people. Now, closer to maybe the end of or coming towards the end of January, we have one friend and this is like a pretty stable friend, but this could be like Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, you know. Yeah. Like a friendship forming, maybe an unlikely pair. Earth and fire, it's not that they don't get along, but Earth tends to think that fire is a little bit flashy or all over the place or like emotionally unstable. Like the Earth signs are going to be very stable and the fire signs are going to be relatively unstable compared to fire signs. So this is a friendship, maybe a new friendship, collaboration. Now, closer to the end of the month, the end of January, it's about loosening up, lightening up, kind of like embracing your idiosyncrasies, like having another margarita, just like lightening up your worldview. And so this month, at least for this princess, could be about like living in a lighthearted way. Like, even though she came in with a lot of goals and ambitions, it's not that she's not gonna make these goals and ambitions, but it's kind of could make her a little bit less secure than she wants. And then closer to the end of the month, she kind of has to lighten up. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and move to the Druid Craft Tarot. This actually isn't as pleasant as what I just read, so I'm gonna go ahead and take a picture. January, for whoever is watching this, it's kind of about there are some hardships this month, but it could be like you're causing it internally here. So Eight of Swords has to do with like some confusion, maybe some like victim mentality or something. So I always recommend meditating, especially if you're going through a really hard time. You need to meditate in the morning and then also before you go to bed, because there's a thought prison involved here. There's a thought prison. And so what we do sometimes is if we're in tough situations, stressful, we just keep running this thought prison mentality in our minds. And so that's what's going on here. And it's happening after some sort of break. So there was some sort of break or pause. That's what this Four of Swords was, kind of like taking a respite from something. Maybe the respite was during the holidays. Like maybe it was Thanksgiving or Christmas that week between Christmas and like New Year's, some sort of a pause in something. And then now that in the mid-January, it's kind of like things get stressful again. Maybe it's a more stressful beginning of the year for you, for whoever is watching this. Now, the thing is, I think that some of this conflict, at least in the mind, because the swords are about the mind, so that means it's happening internally, is created by your own self-conflict. So maybe get more clear on what the goals are that you want, because if this is still for this Princess of Wands, she came in to January with a lot of ambition, but the Five of Wands is like arguing with yourself about what your goals really are. So you can see these guys here, there's like 5 boys, and they're kind of like playing with these sticks or wands. So a conflict, but it can be inner conflict. And then close to the end of the month, we have heartbreak. We have some separation here. So that's what the Three of Swords is. So I'm actually going to pull some cards on the Three of Swords, but this can be like a breakup. This can be like some sort of like separation, some sort of loss. So for the 2 girls that I picked, the 2 princesses, maybe they're not friends. Maybe they fall out of a friendship. But the thing is that I didn't really get any negative cards in that particular spread. But closer to the end of January, maybe even to the beginning of February, we have this sort of Four of Pentacles, that even though there's some sort of like mental hardship, maybe a breakup, maybe a separation, it's kind of like there is financial stability here though anyways. There's financially stability here. So it doesn't seem, all this stress and like inner conflict and whatever the separation is, doesn't seem to affect the person's bottom line. So I just want to let you know that. Let me pull some cards here on the Three of Swords. What do we need to know about the Three of Swords? Three of Wands is like new things. So maybe this queen is putting herself in the center of her world. And so this means like other people are heartbroken by this. And then the Eight of Wands is like swiftness. So this heartbreak, or she could break somebody's heart out of nowhere. The Eight of Wands is about something happening very, very fast. So this could even happen like closer to the beginning of January or like mid-January rather than later in the month, because the Eight of Wands kind of like pushes it back. I mean, pushes the timeline forward because it has to do with swiftness. So this could be more like the Eight of Wands and the Eight of Swords are like happening at now. So really, if you are a person that has a tendency to have a Debbie Downer personality, or if you have a tendency to have a little bit of a victim mentality, you got to really watch out for that this month, because it's kind of saying that you're going to manifest that really quickly here. So you don't want that. You really want to watch your thoughts. You really want to stay in that positive mindset of like anything's possible and everything's working out for you. So I'm going to pull a summary card right now. It's like that queen could be causing the confusion, but the queen is causing the confusion because she's not confused. All right, Jira. I'm going to go ahead and take a picture of this. Well, I'll show you right now. This guy, it's a dude. Jira. This is a rune. Okay, Jira. Harvest fruits of your hard work. What you reap is what you sow. Creating connection and harmony with the land is beneficial for you. Calm and nourish yourself through contact with nature. Change will happen gradually, not overnight. So this could have to do with like the maturity levels of the princesses versus the queen here. But kind of like what you reap is what you sow. And most likely the queen is not going to be affected by what the princesses are doing if the two spreads are related. So I'm going to go ahead and take a picture of this and then take a picture of the queen part of the last spread. So You know, it's kind of a difficult January, it seems like, but it won't be difficult if you watch your thoughts, because your thoughts are going to manifest really rapidly this month. So keep yourself in a positive vibe, and I think that the month will go by smoothly for you. I'll be back with another video soon. Bye.